Hey there, really quickly, I'm going to show you how to figure out the average of a group of numbers. Now, the way I'm showing you to figure out the average is also called the mean. There are different types of averages. This one that I'm showing you is called the mean. Most people call it finding the average as well, so both terms can be used. Let's get started and talk about some words and vocabulary that you need to know that will help you out with this. So we have the term addend. An addend is a number that we add to another number. So in this example, 2 plus 3 equals 5. 2 is an addend, and 3 is another addend. So we have two addends in this example, in this math expression. Then when you add them together, you get the sum, which is 5. Hopefully that's a word you've heard before. Sum is the answer to an addition problem. We also are going to be working with a data set. A data set is just a group of numbers. It's a group of a piece of information. So in this data set, we have the numbers 2, 5, 2, 1, and 5. These are the scores that somebody received on a math quiz. And I can tell that they took 5 quizzes because I have 5 numbers. This is a first number, second number, third number, fourth number, fifth number. So when we're coming up with the average, we're going to find that by adding all of the numbers together and then dividing by how many addends were in our data set. So we're going to add together the numbers 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1 plus 5. And you can see they did that right here. And when you add those together, 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 2 more is 9, plus 1 is 10, plus 5 equals 15. So the sum is 15. And then they take that sum and divide it by how many numbers we had in the data set. Well, if you remember, I counted there were 5 numbers in this data set. So 15 divided by 5 equals 3. The average, or the mean, for the score on these math quizzes was 3. For your data set, you're going to do exactly the same thing. You're going to show your work like they did right here and add the numbers together from the data set, get your total. Take your total divided by the number of addends, or the number of digits, the amount of numbers in your data set to come up with your average or your mean. All right, here's another way to look at it. So we have a group of numbers, we have a data set, and we're going to find the mean. Here we have the numbers 8, 10, 12, 18, 22, and 26. They decided to put the numbers in order from least to greatest. It's nice to do that. You don't have to do that, but you do have to add all of the numbers together. So they added 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 18 plus 22 plus 26, and the sum they got was 96. Notice that that digit, or that number, is in red. So now they're going to take 96 and they're going to divide it by how many addends they used. Well, this was addend number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6. They added 6 numbers together. So 96 divided by 6 leaves us with 16. The average for this data set, or this group of numbers, the average or the mean is 16. All right, let's find the mean. Oh, they've already told us. The mean for this one is 11. So if I take my numbers and add them together, 7 plus 10 is 17. 17 plus 16. All right, so I went and I got my toolkit here so I can write on the slides. So if I add these numbers together, I'm going to add 16, 10, and make sure that my 7 is under that ones column. 6 plus 7 is 13, 33. So the sum of these three numbers is 33. And I have how many addends here? I have 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to take 33, I'll do it over here, and divide by 3. You already know the answer is 11, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. 3 divided by 3, well, I can have one group of 3 here, so 3 times 1 is 3. Subtract gives me 0. Bring down my next number. Again, 3 divided by 3 is 1. 3 times 3 is 3. Subtract, we get 0. There are no numbers left to bring down, so this is my answer, 11, and we can see that the mean is 11. All right, this is how you find the mean or average of a group of numbers. I hope it was helpful. We're going to practice this more in class, but you can refer to this video anytime you need to. Bye, guys.